Deep in the heart of the Louisiana bayou, where the ancient cypress trees whispered secrets to the murky waters below, there lived a reclusive herbalist known only as Mama Odessa. Her shack, hidden amidst the tangled roots and hanging Spanish moss, was a sanctuary for those seeking remedies for ailments both mundane and mystical. One sweltering summer evening, as the fireflies danced in the humid air and the frogs croaked their nightly chorus, Mama Odessa found herself knee-deep in the arcane art of voodoo. She was concocting a potion rumored to grant its drinker untold riches, but as she stirred the bubbling cauldron, a drop of her sweat fell from her brow and into the brew. With a crackle of energy, the potion took on a life of its own, swirling and twisting until it formed a small, misshapen figure, a voodoo doll. Born from the accidental mixture of magic and sweat, Mama Odessa's eyes widened in shock as she beheld the creation before her. She knew all too well the danger of such a creature, for in the wrong hands, a voodoo doll could wreak havoc beyond imagination. With trembling hands, she reached out to grab it, but before she could stop it, the doll sprang to life and darted out the door, disappearing into the darkness of the bayou. Unbeknownst to Mama Odessa, the voodoo doll had a mind of its own, and it was hungry for revenge. It slithered through the swamps, its tiny feet leaving no trace in the soft mud, until it found itself on the outskirts of a nearby town. There, it set its sights on its unwitting victim, a young woman named Isabel, who had stumbled upon Mama Odessa's shack in search of a cure for her ailing mother. Little did Isabel know, her curiosity would lead her down a path of darkness and despair. As Isabel slept soundly in her bed, unaware of the danger lurking just outside her window, the voodoo doll crept into her room, its eyes burning with malevolent intent. With a flick of its tiny fingers, it whispered curses into the night, weaving a web of magic around its unsuspecting prey. And as Isabel tossed and turned in her sleep, tormented by nightmares she could not escape, the voodoo doll reveled in its newfound power. But little did it know, Isabel was not as defenseless as she seemed. As dawn broke over the bayou, Isabel awoke to find herself surrounded by darkness, her room bathed in an eerie glow. With a sinking feeling in the pit of her stomach, she realized that she was not alone. The voodoo doll was there, lurking in the shadows, its button eyes fixed on her with an intensity that sent shivers down her spine. But instead of succumbing to fear, Isabel summoned every ounce of courage within her and reached out to grab the doll. With a defiant cry, she tore it apart, breaking the curse that had plagued her dreams. And as the first light of dawn chased away the darkness, Isabel emerged from her ordeal stronger than ever, ready to face whatever horrors the bayou might hold. For in the world of voodoo, where magic and mystery intertwine, even the most unlikely heroes can rise to the challenge and triumph over evil.